Somewhere completely different today. I am actually in France. I'm here for about a week. I'm here helping a project that my parents had started about 5 years ago. Here for the week to change a roof, which the house they bought is actually here. This is the roof we're changing. As you can see, it's glass, and out here we've had some smashed panes, so there's a lot of holes in the glass. i.e. the reason we're changing it. Me and my dad aren't builders. We're just pretty good at most stuff. We can do most things. So we're going to give it a go. This is my journey in France. All of the glass is now out, and now we've just masked up the windows, ready for some paint, and we're just going to be drilling some holes through. Day 2 of putting on the roof. The rest of yesterday basically consisted of painting, and it is as boring as it sounds. Today we're putting on some rafters ready for the new roof to actually go on the top in our storeroom at the minute, which is effectively just a massive barn, which eventually will be part of the house. Yeah, there's a little insider for you. Just see if I can go up a ladder quick just to show you some exactly the safest. So this is the potential. So what we've got here is a 9-metre high ceiling. Big, very big. And they all come with these massive beams. And big old stone. Yep, that's how you know it's big, when you punch it and it hurts. About halfway through putting our wood onto the roof at the minute. These are the new structures for the roof to sit on, so we can actually attach the ply onto the top, and then we do felt on top of that. It's very hot though, a little too hot, some might say, to work outside. But you come into the house, it's like a fridge. Like these old French houses have like massively thick walls. I mean, the wall, for example, is that thick. They're massive stone. Acts as a really good insulator, so the house in here is so cool. Just done all the soffits around the bottom, took ages, painted all up, the frame's all done, and now it's time to felt the roof. So we've got the felt at the top. As you can see, we're losing light now, so we're going to try and get this covered before the end of the night. Change the plan. We've got to do a cut, an incision across here for the LED flashing to stop the water. Well, if the water runs off the building, it goes onto that and not behind the roof we're going to put in. And it is our 3rd day in France. And last night, just got way too late. Our light just disappeared. So we were up on the roof and it was just pitch black. We had to cut into the actual building itself, so we had dust everywhere. It just turned into a big bit of a mess. So then we had to bail. So just in case it rained, we chucked on the old tarpaulin. Got me some felt. This is the first row we did last night. Considering it was pitch black, it's quite level. These white bits are going to be green, which are going to match the windows in there. Obviously the black's on there, you've got a couple of little white bits where we've had to re-putty the windows. But in general, we're getting there. All the soffits are done and all tidy. And now we're starting on the new shingles in here. And that's the end of today, as we have to go out for drinks with a neighbour. We don't speak French. Hopefully this will be our last day on the roof. It's taken a little bit longer than we first anticipated. A few problems here and there. Only other problem today is we've run out of clout nails. Last night we got caught short as we had to go out for drinks with a neighbour. Our French isn't that good, so conversational French is a bit of a struggle. However, the people we went to go see fortunately spoke a little bit of English, so between us being able to understand a few bits of French, them speaking English, yeah, we got through, we got by. It was quite cool. Very French. Here's a clip of why. Unfortunately it's quite dark, but yeah, very French. And I'm finished. I say finished, there's one more bit to do. That's just the lead flashing to stop the water if it hits the wall and runs down. So we're going to do that tonight. And this is our last day in France, and last night we sat outside to do our last little job that we've actually set out here to do, which is the fencing on our boundary. The house we bought, an old lady was living here and she died. We bought the house. When she was getting older, the neighbour thought it was a really good idea to steal some of the land off of her. When she was quite elderly, they started pushing their boundary over and they've taken 10 metres of her land. Now, when we bought the house, obviously the deeds to the house indicate where the border lines go. So when my parents bought it, it was very much, oh, this is odd. They've taken it up with the mayor to sort of ask, and we came to some sort of compromise where we don't really need it, we just want to get, because we've got two houses, so you got this one here, and then you got this one here. Basically, we want to be able to get scaffolding down the sides of the houses, so obviously when we renovate, we can be on our own land and do the renovation. The neighbour's a little bit difficult, and doesn't speak any English, and I don't think likes the English. We came to a compromise for half and half, so we gained 5 metres. We've done less than that when putting the border in, and they still came out yesterday all like arms up in the air, swearing at us in French, and it just got a little bit heated last night, so we sort of cut away from doing what we were doing. But we're going to be back out here today. We've got a few posts in and we're just going to finish it off today before we get our digger in to sort of level the ground out. But yeah, the fence is going up into there, around here. That is us done. We have just finished our boundary line fence. Bit of a nightmare, took a while. It's up a hill, so yeah, hard. So this is the finished product. It's a little bit ropey on the hill, but whoa, there's the hill. So this is now just giving us enough space in between everything to be able to do the maintenance to the two properties. It also means now we can bring Brinkley, our dog, and bring him on the fun holidays we have over here. I say holidays lightly. And we are all done. Heading back home today after a very, very tiring week of working stupidly long hours to get this roof and fence and everything else done. Here is the finished look. Far from done, but progress has been made. Till the next one, see you later.